I recently watched Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition Season 5 Episode 1. It was titled Welcome to Boot Camp. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Lyrica Anderson and A1 and my perspective on their relationship. But first, make sure you click the thumbs up button. Clicking thumbs up helps with the algorithm. More people will see the video. Thank you for those who are going to do that. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you leave a comment right now, at least saying hi. You can leave multiple comments. I'm going to ask you throughout the video to say certain things, so let me know that you're engaged. But for right now, say hi. It's a separate comment. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you so much. And it's free. Yeah, subscribe and choose all notifications if you haven't already. It's free. That way you'll be alerted when new videos get posted, or at least I hope you will. Anyways, from my perspective, Lyrica Anderson and A1's relationship issues are not just about adultery, deceit, mistrust, and in my personal opinion, the real true beef that Lyrica Anderson has with A1 is her self-confidence or conceitedness, depending on how you view it. Now hear me out here. Now remember, this is all my opinion, okay? Lyrica Anderson is a dime. She's a very beautiful woman with a beautiful face and an amazing body. She's also extremely talented and generally has a really good attitude. Lyrica Anderson is a rarity. She has no scandals. She treats people well. She's respectful and kind and appears to overall be a great catch. Also, she has really nice nudes on OnlyFans. I saw her beer breasts and everything, but that ain't none of y'all business. Y'all have to check that shit out yourselves. Wink, wink. That was a little tip. Anyway, now with that said, in my opinion and my personal assessment, I think that Lyrica Anderson is full of herself. Don't get it twisted. I think she has a very good reason for being full of herself. So I'm not saying that she thinks that she's all of that, and she shouldn't think that she's all of that. She's beautiful. So I'm okay with her being a little cocky. However, I think she thinks she looks better and is better than those beaches that A1 cheated with. And she looks at A1 like, how dare you cheat with a peasant? I mean, if you're going to cheat, at least cheat with Beyonce. Cheat with Ashanti. And what I mean by that is like cheat with somebody who's, quote, on my level. You know, not some rundown, worn out beach who's beneath me. Like, how dare you? Or remember, this is just the way that I'm interpreting things. And do y'all think that I'm right before I keep going on? Please let me know in the comment section. If you think that what I'm saying so far makes sense, say you're right in the comment section. If you think that what I'm saying right now is completely off, say no way. That'll let me know whether or not you agree with this point that she looks down upon these women, allegedly, possibly, maybe, that A1 cheated with. Now, with that said, I think that their relationship is pretty much done. I think they should get a divorce, okay? Now, hear me out why I think that, okay? Please let me know in the comment section. If you think that A1 and Lyrica Anderson should get a divorce, I want you to say this. Say, divorce him. If you think that they should stay together, say, stay together. I think that they should break up. Keep listening and you'll find out why I say that. A1 says he thinks that Lyrica Anderson can forgive him. However, he doesn't think she can forget. And he doesn't want her to keep throwing the adultery thing in his face. Now, with that said, I wouldn't automatically recommend divorce in most cases, necessarily. However, this is an extreme case and I'm going to explain myself. But first, before I go in, make sure you click the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe, choose all notifications. Okay? As a matter of fact, say this in the comment section. Say bad taste. You're probably wondering why I say bad taste and why I want you to say that. The reason I say that is because Lyrica Anderson went on Instagram Live. Okay? And I have to post a video about that. I've been meaning to post a video. There's two videos I have to post. The one with Lyrica talking about Kodak Black and the one with Chameleon talking about Kodak Black. Actually, it's like, is it two videos of each of them? It might be two of each of them. Anyways, Lyrica Anderson professed her crush, lust, and desire for Kodak Black. Yes, the criminal, quasi-rapper, hip-hop clown, degenerate, reject, and complete waste of human potential, Kodak Black. Not only did Lyrica Anderson lust after him, so did Chameleon from Love and Hip Hop Miami. I have a separate video about that showing what she said and giving my opinion on that. Kodak Black has recent gun charges. He was arrested. He has been accused of the worst things ever by females, and he had to be pardoned by President Trump. And he helped that degenerate get back on the streets. Anyways, he's mouth farted some of the most stupid, ridiculous things in interviews, including things that he said about black women, okay? That I just personally can't stand with. Stuff that I can't even co-sign. And y'all know I don't mess with sisters like that. Anyways, getting pregnant by a guy who was a self-professed super gremlin, which just means demon, That's worst case scenario. For the record, he literally has a song called Super Demon. I'm not kidding. You can look it up. Here are two beautiful black women, Lyrica Anderson and Chameleon. For the record, two very beautiful black women, publicly lusting after a freaking degenerate. To make matters worse, Lyrica Anderson has a baby. She's a mother of a young child. Here she is on the internet letting the world know she's interested in trash like Kodak Black. Now, for the record, I really give black women much credit, and I admit that. Okay? But Lyrica Anderson was one black woman who I foolishly thought might be different. I foolishly praised her and elevated her to goddess-like status. I even thought to myself, I'd be blessed. I'd be a blessed man to have a woman like her as a wife someday. I thought this woman was special, but boy was I fooled, and I feel so fucking stupid. No offense, and excuse my language, no offense, but she's no different than the rest of them. That goddamn criminal Pookie is what she wants. The crazy thing about it is, in my opinion, if Kodak Black were her husband, I don't think that she would mind him cheating. I think she would expect it because he's a hooligan. He's a criminal. He's a thug. And I think that she would think, well, that's just what comes with the territory. That's what this type of man would do. However, a responsible, talented, articulate, stand-up man, an incredible father like Mr. A1 Bentley, he should have stayed faithful, while a man like Kodak Black is allowed to cheat. This is mind-numbing to me, but this is how a lot of women think. They're like, it's almost as if you're just a normal, regular guy, it's like, you don't deserve to do that. Now, some trash like Kodak Black, I mean, it's pretty much just about accepted. I mean, he's the type of guy that women complain about. And in my opinion, I think that Lyrica's resentment for A1, cheating on her is because she looks at him as if he's not good enough to have multiple women. I hate to say it like that, but that's just the impression that I get. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe I'm wrong in her particular case. Maybe I just don't know what in the world I'm talking about. That's why I need your opinions to help me in the comment section to understand where Lyrica Anderson's heart, thoughts, and opinions and her perception lies. Because maybe I'm just dead wrong about her. But I was dead wrong before. I was walking around like Lyrica Anderson is a whole angel, and I'd be delighted to have a lady like her. Stupid me. As soon as she said that she was into Kodak Black, I was like, ooh. I'm a fool, because she would have fooled me. I would have married this broad. If I met her and she was a single woman with no children, I would have probably married Lyrica Anderson within a week of meeting her, or 2 weeks. No cap, as the kids would say, no cap. I would think she's a steal. And it would be like going to the store and seeing a 100-inch TV on sale for $100. I would feel like a fool if I didn't buy it. And I thought she was like the deal of the century for a long while, until she said that shit about Kodak Black. I was like, ugh. I judge women by the men that they get with, and I had no problem with her being with A1. I did not look at her, in a negative light for being with A1. Actually, I thought it was a very positive thing, because I think A1 he's a freaking awesome guy. I mean, he's very talented, and he's a great father. You know what I mean? Like, the only problem I've ever had with A1 is the fact that he cheated on Lyrica. That was the only thing I don't like about him. Other than that, he's freaking awesome. He's great. Other than that, But, I mean, could you imagine Kodak Black being your neighbor? Could you imagine your daughter dating Kodak Black? Could you imagine Kodak Black being your son? You know what I mean? Could you imagine having to deal with somebody like that who can barely speak? He sounds like an idiot. He has some talent. I mean, he's a better rapper than a lot of these other people. If you actually listen closely, his music sounds better. He reminds me of like the Hot Boys or something like that from back in the day. You can hear like that Lil Wayne influence, and he's one of the best of these young rappers out here, but he's a terrible human being. Any woman that gets with him is putting her life potentially in danger. And if you have a child with this man, or you bring your child around him, you're trash. I don't give a fuck who you are. Dude is bad news. Anyway, I just realized that I'm cussing this video and stuff. Look at me over here mumbling like Kodak Black. Here's the thing. I had to turn this microphone off because, I'm over here losing my shit because Kodak Black is just a terrible person. And, I'm just really disappointed because Lyrica Anderson was my freaking idol. I'm over here looking at her like, that's what my wife needs to be like. She needs to look like that. She needs to act like that. I was like, that girl was perfect. Hey, that's why you don't put people on pedestals. And, you know, the Bible warned me against that. You know, I should have never burned my Bible. Anyways, so let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. So let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. The secret password to say in the comment section is, it's done. Why it's done? Because like the commercials say, A1, it's how sauce is done or something like that. Bowl like A1. Anyways, I think that, or it's A1 how steak is done. Anyway, I think it's done with them, because I really don't think that she's ever going to get over it, because in my personal opinion, it's because of who he is. It's not so much what he did, but the combination of what he did and who he is. Like, how dare this dude with the nail polish on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, it's like a lot of these sisters don't think that certain black men should be able to get women. It's like they think that getting women should be like reserved for basically a slow criminal like Kodak Black. You know what I mean? Like some damn degenerate. He should be able to get all the women he wants. And, you know, the guy like A1 should be happy to even have a woman at all, let alone a woman that looks like Lyrica Anderson. I mean, a lot of people said that Pamela Anderson was a shit back in the day. Pamela Anderson in her prime can't touch no damn Lyrica Anderson. You know what I'm saying? That's a fine woman. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Click the thumbs up button, man. I gotta go back to her OnlyFans page with this lotion.